Hello and welcome. Good morning in India and good evening to North America. I'm just waiting for a couple of more people to join in so that we can start our conversation. How are you, everybody? How's it going? I hope everybody is staying safe and taking care of their health, well-being, and their loved ones too. So I see 6, 7, 8 people who have logged in, and there are a few more joining in. Sunil Dubey, saying hi to me. I'm saying, Sunil, I'm good, thank you. So guys, I'm in Canada, Victoria, and it is evening here. And I chose this time so that everybody could join in because it's going to be early morning in India. And I know people these days are at home and getting up late. However, I wanted to let this session be available to most of the people. So first of all, I want to acknowledge each one of you who liked and viewed my last video on gibberish and laughter yoga. And I got very good response and people really wanting to know more about it. So as I promised, I'll be again doing this live session, and today is going to be the full live session of all the 4 processes. So in my last session, I spoke about gibberish, and someone who is new to this conversation and who hasn't seen the video, I will recap it for you guys. So gibberish is a no language which doesn't use your brain pattern for any vocabulary or any jargons. And we combine this gibberish because of one primary reason, that is when our mind is very restless and our mind is thinking too much and going all over the place. So we need to disconnect this whole thing. And that's where gibberish comes in handy. I've been doing this process and these kind of meditations for a long period of time now. I think it's close to 15 years when I started. And I've been practicing this, and it has given me immense value, believe you me. They are really very, very powerful tools, and definitely they bring you a lot of peace. They rejuvenate you, and your mind is calm. So today, what you're gonna do is, we are gonna have this approximately a 30-minute session. So in which we are going to do these 4 steps. These 4 steps are meditative steps. This is a part of meditation. So meditation is not when we sit in silence and then observe. This is a very critical part of meditation. But in this whole process, what we do is we basically activate all our blocked energies. And for that, we need rigorous activity. So, gibberish helps us disconnect with our mind. So when we are in the whole process, it helps us to kind of get disconnected from here. And then laughter. So laughter is again a tool which again rebuilds onto this whole process. We need to consume a lot of energy. So critical thing to this whole process is we don't have to listen to our brain. We have to do it 100%. You know what? If somebody of you've been going to the gymnasium, or you have been into sports and you have had a coach. So when you are like done with your whole regime, the exercise and sets, and then you are like tired, like not just you're gonna just now faint. So when the coach comes and tells you the last one more set, and that's where the breakthrough happens. The real breakthrough is when we push ourselves beyond that limit. That's where, because our brain is conditioned and it functions in a way to limit us, to stop us. But these exercises, when we are going to do them, so we are not limiting ourselves. We are just putting in our 100%. So that's critical. One more critical step to this is, if anybody has any kind of health condition, then it's advisable to not exert too much and just be into your responsible limits. Or if doctor has advised you not to kind of do any sort of this kind of physical activities, because this needs a lot of physical activity. So have a glass of water around you, have some place where you have a lot of air so you can be oxygenated, because we are going to go very rigorous. And have the things available to you so that in case of any discomfort, you are taken care of. All right, so now let's begin this whole process. So this whole process we are going to do for 5 minutes each. Later on, you can increase the time limit to 10 minutes to 15 minutes for each part and extend it to 1 hour. But initially, to begin with, let it be 5 minutes for each process. So the first process which includes gibberish, and then I will give you a hint. The music I will change, then I will tell you when to stop and start, right? So you have to follow me, and I believe if I'm audible to all of you guys, then definitely you can practice it, and then later on you can bring in your own music at home and leisure time. You can do that. All right, so after gibberish, we are going to have that laughter session. So laughter yoga, and again it is in continuation. We are not breaking, we are not stopping, we are just going on and on. And then after laughter, we are going to do a dance. So the dance is not dance is like crazy dancing. It's like going nuts and as if nobody's watching you, so that you can activate all your energies. Because that energy which you're going to activate is going to help you get into the meditation, the silence meditation, which we're going to do, call it self-observation. And that's the 4 parts to it. Okay guys, so let's start with our step number 1. If everybody is ready, so I will give a little demonstration for people who don't know gibberish. So gibberish is, as I told you, it's a no language expression, and you just allow yourself not think anything. You are not trying to kind of, say anything in particular. You are just going with the flow, and you are just doing this whole process. So let me give you an example of it. Okay, so first of all, I advise to close your eyes, and if you open your eyes, then your mind will go here out everywhere, and then it'll be distracting. So you got to be keeping your eyes shut and then start the whole process. So I'm not going to start right now with the whole meditation, but I'm just giving a 30 seconds demonstration of gibberish, okay? So here we go. Okay, so this is gibberish, right? Closing your eyes and just going in no language. Just saying something from I don't know where, because then there's no connection of the mind. All right, so then the next step is laughter, right? So laughter is like you got to like put your pressure onto your belly and exert yourself, like then really laugh it out like loud, like amazing. You should feel the discomfort, right? Believe you me, guys, if you are into a comfort level and doing this whole process, it will benefit, but not exactly how it meant to be, right? So you got to be maintaining the whole rhythm of it, right? So given all out, and then once this laughter is going to finish in 5 minutes, then we start the dancing process. Okay, so later on, once the whole process is done, we end up after the meditation with a prayer for the peace of the planet, and then where we bless everyone. So that's the whole process. For my friends who are from North America and Canada, and those two mantras are basically in a different dialect. So, but I will definitely translate it for you guys. All right. So guys, here we go. So I'm going to begin the whole process. Everybody ready? So we are going with gibberish, laughter, dance, and then sitting in silence. Okay, let's begin. Keep your eyes closed. Don't stop. I'll give you 100%, guys. Don't stop. You just need to keep your eyes open because I have to see if I'm in the frame or not. So guys, Just keep going on, right? Bring all energy into it. Feel the pressure in the core here. Your abdomen has to out. Laugh, keep laughing out loud. You've never ever laughed like this. Nobody's watching you. Just laugh like that. Nobody is bothered. Let your mind be shut. Let not it interfere into the whole process. You want a cushion, you can take that. You want to lie down, roll on the floor, do whatever. Okay guys, keep laughing, keep bringing the energy. The whole thing is, the critical part is we got to activate the energy. Now in this process, when the dance is happening, we are going to really do it in a way where if we feel so discomfort and uncomfortable, we have to try to reach up to that level. Okay, and then once this dance part is over, we don't have to actually break it. It has to be in continuation process. So yeah, so I'm gonna just pausing it because so that I have to explain it to you. So we are gonna have a track, and I would suggest this number has to be very peppy, very kind of energetic, a lot of beats, so it can like really make you dance. Then add the track number 6, please. Okay, so just make some room for things so that, and we can have some volume, please. Tina is helping me with the whole equipment setup, so I'm just asking her like if this is audible enough. Sorry guys, I'm just getting the like music in place. That's it. Keep smiling. And if you can close your eyes also, that would be nice. The energy has getting active. The energy here already. That's how everybody's watching you alone in the room. energy. Ah, this is how we're gonna do self-observation. Now, wherever you are, find a comfortable place to sit or just lie down. Just sit or lie down. How's the breath? Loosen up. Keep observing. Let the thoughts come and go. Be observer. Eyes should always be closed. If you're sitting, your spine has to be straight and you loosen up your body. Observe the speed of your breath. You don't have to do anything. Don't react to anything. Just bring your awareness. Be the observer. in silence for a couple of more minutes. Since I'm doing this on Facebook Live, so I am like limiting it within time. But you guys can sit for a longer time. And once your complete body is lighter and your breath is like back to normal. So this could extend to like 15 minutes, this part. Even if you're good for the 5 minutes before. All the three parts, 5 minutes of gibberish, 5 minutes of laughter, and then 5 minutes of dancing. This you can take to like 10 minutes. Then after that, once you're back to your normal self, what you need to do is just lightly rub your palms, slowly move it on your face, onto your eyes and entire body, and slowly fold your hands and bring it to your heart center, the heart chakra. And we are going to do a little gratitude prayer for 1 minute. So this gratitude prayer is basically thanking all our body parts. We talk to our body, we acknowledge them, and we say thank you to them. That's my way of saying it. You can customize your own way. See, this whole process is very customizable. So how I do it is like I start from my feet, and then I say, thank you, my feet. Thank you, my calf muscles. Thank you, my knees. Thank you, my thighs, for working for me, for giving me the strength to walk, to dance, to run. Thank you, my liver. Thank you, my kidneys, for filtering out the toxins, for keeping me healthy, for boosting my immunity. Thank you, my stomach and intestines, for breaking the food and giving me energy. Thank you, the lungs, for breathing in air. Thank you, the heart, for pumping in blood. Thank you, my hands, my arms, so I can fold my hands in gratitude. Thank you, my spine, for giving me to stand up and do everything. Thank you, my throat, for this. Thank you, my eyes, for seeing this beautiful world. Thank you, my ears, my mouth, my tongue. Thank you, my brain. Thank you for all of you for working in perfect condition and harmony. Thank you for making me healthy. Thank you for this life. Thank you. Continue this prayer. So this is a prayer which we use in Vipassana meditation, and this is like blessing the whole planet. At this time, when everybody is suffering, there's a lot of panic, fear, anxiety. So this mantra blesses everybody onto the planet, and which brings them peace. So please chant this with me. Okay, so can we have the prayer, please? Tera mangal, tera mangal ho sabka mangal, sabka mangal, sabka mangal ho जिस गुरुदेव ने धर्म दिया है उनका मंगल हो जिस जननी ने जन्म दिया है उसका मंगल हो पाला पोसा बड़ा किया उस पिता का मंगल हो इस जगत के सब दुखियारे प्राणी का मंगल हो जल में स्थल में और गगन में सबका मंगल हो अंतर मन की गांठें टूटे अंतर निर्मल हो राग द्वेष और मोह मिट जाए शील समाधि हो शुद्ध धर्म धरती पर जाए पाप पराजित हो इस धरती के तरती में कण कण में धर्म समोए शुद्ध धर्म जन जन में जाए घर घर में शांति समोए तेरा मंगल मेरा मंगल सबका मंगल हो सबका मंगल हो सबका मंगल हो So this mantra, so we talk about our mentor, our mom, dad, so all the people on the planet, so everybody be blessed, and then we as a soul become awakened, that to be blessed, we should be away from all the evils, and we are blessed, and all the planet have peace in every house, every person, every species on the planet, flora, fauna, all the species, animals, everybody will be blessed and they have peace. So that's the translation for the mantra. So yeah, and then with this process you can slowly open your eyes, get up and bring a smile to your face. So then, so guys, so this was a process which I did in a hurry, but because since it was a Facebook Live, so everybody did not have that kind of a time. So you can do it at home and make it longer and make it customized as per your needs. So there's a gratitude, there's prayer for well-being, because once you do that, your soul gets purified. And definitely your body feels lighter, and then you can see, like, you know, your all cells, everybody, all the hormones get charged up, and then you have peace and bliss. So I invented this whole process after doing a lot of programs and a lot of therapies, and I just try to customize it for myself. And you can even do it. So if any of you have any questions, and then, you know, you can always make it a daily practice and habit. So you also burn your calories, that a bonus. You become healthy, and then you have your mental peace and well-being too. So I think we have almost 30 minutes now. Yeah, and I hope you all liked it, and then you can practice for sure. And definitely I can be online more talking about this, and then explaining it to you in detail, like how gibberish, laughter, dancing can help and activate your energy and channelize that and bring that self-awareness. So this whole is a meditative process. And yeah, so definitely there's one more prayer with, like, you can, if you can't translate the, you know, recite the mantras, that's in a different dialect, then you can always go internal and then use your own words to pray and heal for everybody else. And yeah, definitely. So I think that's all today. I had to tell you about this whole meditation process. Hope everybody enjoyed it, and I'm sure you liked it, right? And thank you so much for coming live, and I shall be seeing you more often with more sessions and bringing in some more activities which are meditative and fun too. Stay safe. Thank you so much, and I shall see you. Bye for now. Much love. Sabka Mangal ho. Bye.